Hello and welcome back to Ark Lost Island. I have started to get quite a few birds right here. This episode will be a special episode. I have decided that we will take a little exploration around the island. I will show you all the things that the Lost Island has to offer. And also I will let you in on my plan for the next couple of episodes. So without further ado, let's get going. Now, as you can see here, I have done quite a bit of exploring, and the most surprising part was the desert that's to the south of the Lost Island. And as you can see, the Lost Island isn't just one big island as I thought. It's actually a lot of smaller and bigger islands and a lot of different biomes. So let's fly around a bit and see what we can see. Now, first of all, I thought we would go southwest to these mountains over here. I believe maybe this mountain you see in front of us here is one of the tallest mountains in Lost Island. At least it was quite tall when I was there. And also there are griffins there, so this will be fun. Let's see if we can see a griffin. Alright, we are closing in on this mountain to the southwest in the bottom left corner of the map. And before the mountain you can see we have a swamp biome right here. And here you can find all the usual swamp creatures like the snakes, boas I believe they are called, and frogs and all that stuff. It's quite a hostile place. Right up ahead we have the mountain, and I will show you on the map where we are now. We are right here. This is like a standalone island, quite large, with smaller islands around it. And over there, just in the middle of the screen with that little rocky mountain there, is our home. Now let's check out the top of this mountain. Now, one thing you can see on this mountain, as you would expect, there are quite a few metal ores right here. And I am stopping here to show you this because I have found out that finding metal in the Lost Island is quite hard. Some of it I found very close, and a lot of the other metal I have harvested I have found great distances away from where we live. So that's good to note. And also there could be some helpful resource maps on Google if you want to find them there. Here we have more metal, so this mountain is quite rich in metal ore. That's good to know. Just take an Argentavis, bring your Ankylosaurus and harvest. Here you can see even more metal ore as we reach the top of the mountain. We also have some Argentavises right here. Of course, there will be a lot of hostile creatures, but it is plentiful in good resources. Now, I thought we could take a break on the top of this mountain. Just check out the view. Right about here should do it. Alright, now. Right over there is where we flew from. You can see that rocky place right on my back there. Yeah, that's a nice poop. Awesome. That's where we flew from. Straight across the fjords right here. Now, out here there is nothing. There is a lot of ocean. And if you want to harvest ocean resources, this is where you want to go. And on the backside of this island right here. And also, there you can see all the way to the south, there is the desert. And that's where we will go eventually. And we have a lot of smaller islands as well, which is connected to the mainland. The island down here, this large one, there is not much to speak about there. There are some resources there, like metal ore and crystals. But if you want to harvest more of those, just fly over here. And also, do you see that structure right on the top of my helmet? Let's see, if I take my spyglass out, maybe I can see it better. There we go. Now, there are a lot of these strange structures, or ruins, as you can call them. I have also found a castle. Let's see, it was over there, I think, on that island. And they are quite interesting, very cool to look at, but sadly they have no function. It's no dungeons or anything to walk into, there are no treasure to find, no items, so they serve no function, sadly. So cool to look at, but not worth searching for. Now, I haven't been over here. This, I think, is probably the most western landform we can find, so let's go over there and see what's going on. Well, this is an interesting place. It's almost like a pirate cove or something. Reminds me a bit of the Uncharted games, which you should try. They are awesome. It's like an overgrown jungle on these small patches of land. No structures though. But very interesting to see. Looks like we have some resources here as well, underwater, mind you. And it looks quite deep in the middle right here. Oh, what's this? This I find interesting. Huh. Can't see very well what it is. Maybe we should find a place to land and maybe check it out. Do a little diving. I don't have my diving gear with me, so we can't be underwater long. Very interesting. It's like palm trees, very different from the rest of the island. These are like some of the trees that you can find on the Crystal Isles map, but also kinda not. They are different somehow. Now it looks like we are quite safe here. Now let's just go underwater and see what we can... Whoa! Wow, it's like huge seagrass. That's awesome. Doesn't look like there are any dangerous creatures right here. If we go deeper, I'm sure there is, but wow. This is cool. Ah, there's a whale or something. Nice, we got some iron ore underwater as well. That's cool. Now, one thing I want to say is that finding resources like Silica Pearls and stuff can be quite hard, but you don't have to go into the deep end of the ocean. You can actually find them between that large island that we were just on and the mainland. You just have to search a little bit, but you will find the glittering clams after a while, and you just harvest them and you get tons of Silica Pearls. Now, black pearls, however, I haven't found those yet in the shallower parts of the ocean. So I am about to take a diving trip down in these deep parts of the ocean to see what I can find. Now let's go over to the desert. Alright, we are in the desert, and this is where we came from. We are at the westernmost part of the desert, and as you can see, we're actually on the edge of the map. All along the coastline, there is these rocky hills with vegetation and oases and stuff. And there are more diversity in the creatures along the shoreline. As you can see, there are terror birds and these camel-like dinosaur thingies, moths, and all that. Anyway, if you travel eastwards along here, you will get to a mountain range. These mountains we are not able to get to. But as you travel east, you can also travel deeper into the desert, to the sandy dunes. And also, over at the mountain range, we can see far to the west right there. There you can find oil on land. If you don't want to harvest oil from underwater, you can put down some oil wells over there. And I have done so, 2 of them actually. So if we, if I find them, again, we will go and harvest some oil while we are here. Alright, let's check out more of the desert. Oh, and one more thing. While you are flying around the desert, especially around these hills along the shores, there are a lot of Microraptors here. So don't fly too low, because they will jump up, knock you off your bird and blind you. And then you are basically defenseless for about, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, while your bird fights off the enemy. So fly high, fly safe. Alright, we have flown a little while, and here we have a large crack right in the middle of the hills here. And there are nothing special about the cracks. You can find them everywhere right here by the edge of the sandy dunes. You can see we have one right there as well. But I haven't found any special kind of dangerous creatures around here. So just the normal creatures you would expect to find in the desert. And here we have a small oasis. Now let's fly deeper into the desert. Hello, little guy. Think he can fight me? There's another one. Now you will find a lot of these in the desert. These small drones. But for harvesting chitin and stuff like that, you shouldn't bother with those. Because when you fly further into the desert, you will find scorpions. And these mantis-like creatures. And also these... okay, that's just a normal snake. But you also have the centipedes. The centipedes don't give you a whole lot of resources, but they are quite hard to kill. Now, for harvesting the most chitin, drop the scorpions and go right for these. But make sure you have a strong bird, because they are powerful. Let's see how much we can get from one. Oh, we have two. Mantis, yes. Come on, you. And the last one. You see, there are a lot of mantises and a lot of scorpions. Alright, I think that's enough. Now, let's check our inventory. From killing those three, I got all this. About 956 chitin. And also a lot of organic polymer. Some hide. And some meat. So, when collecting chitin, those are the creatures you want to get. But be careful. There are also sandworms here. I have encountered one earlier. I tried to kill it. Wasn't able to. I had to flee the battle. I almost killed my bird. Not worth it. I would like to kill one though, but they are pretty powerful. Oh, here you see? You see that rock down there with the black splash around it? This is an oil rock. And this is what you want to be searching for if you want to mine oil in the desert. I haven't been right here actually, so I didn't know about this. Because my oil wells are all the way over there. But here we have one, and I believe I saw one more actually. Yeah. Here is one more as well. That's great. That's important to remember. I'll make a note of that. Yeah. Okay, we are coming into the place where the desert meets the mountains over here. And up along here you can also find places that have oil. And this is where I have my oil wells. Now I will see if I can locate them again. Okay, here we have one. And I think this is the one that's furthest away from everything. This is almost at the edge of the map. Now make no mistake, it's dangerous to be collecting anything out here, so make sure that it's clear around you, because you do have the desert creatures, but to the mountains there is a lot of carnos. A lot. And let's check and see. 105. Let's collect it all and let's go. And here we have the other one. I only have 2 put out, and as you can see, they don't harvest a lot. So I will have to up my game, go back to the place we found earlier, and put down 2 more, I think. And also, the desert is a great place for drop hunting, if you want to go out and find some good loot. Now, I thought that we would try and check out this well. Not noticed as far as I can see. There we go. Now, it's nighttime, so I thought that we would just spend the night on top of this mountain right here. It should be safe enough. But before we take the night, I want to show you on the map just where we are. Alright. Map is out. This is where I am. A little bit to the west from the middle of the map. But as you can see, further into this desert area, there is mostly mountains. Okay, I have decided to fly through the night instead of waiting for days, so we can check out what's in here. I have seen some of it, but not all of it, so it's gonna be exciting to see what we can find. Ah, what a beautiful sight it is at night. It's awesome. And all these dots are drops, I believe. Yeah, I know. Poopy pants. The sun is coming up and it's a beautiful brand new day. Now, let me zoom out and show you a bit of this desert area right here. Now this probably resembles the Grand Canyon or something. It's a lot of hills, a lot of cracks, canyons and crevices. I have flown around in many of these. I was thinking maybe we could find a wyvern here, but no. No wyverns, just regular creatures actually. Yeah, it's beautiful. A bit foggy right now, but that's fine. Alright, let's get on our bird. Now, you see that green obelisk right there? That's where I will take you next. And on the way there, I thought that I would reveal some of the things we are going to do in the following episodes. I have planned out the following episodes. I believe there are only going to be 2 episodes more after this episode, because frankly I don't know what to do. I feel like we have done a lot, explored, we have crafted, we have built, we have tamed. But if you have any suggestions on things I could do, write them in the comment below. Now the episode after this one, that's the episode where we will move our base and start to build a new one, and I will show you the location I have picked out in a little while. And in the last episode we will do the boss fight. And this is where we will summon the boss, the Green Obelisk. And I'm not gonna summon the toughest one, because frankly I don't think that we will be able to do it. Now the Green Obelisk is located right here, north of the desert, and I think I have said all the directions wrong, because of course this is west and this is east. Yes? Yes. My sense of direction today is totally off. Anyway, my plans for the boss fight is to use a pack of Argentavises. I am currently breeding the ones that I have. They are well over level 200. And the young Argentavises that emerges from the eggs are also well over 200 and easy to level up. So I don't know how many I will bring to the fight, but I believe that the boss fight here will be a boss that emerges somewhere in the area right here. I don't think we will be teleported anywhere. At least it seemed like it when I went to the obelisk and read what it said. So we will take our Argentavises and we will try to fight it. And I will also be in the battle, of course, and I will have some guns with me. Now, that is why I have been off camera doing a lot of grinding. Grinding for plenty of resources that we can use to build up our base, because I don't want to grind for resources while we are building the base. I want to have everything ready, move our animals, and all the building equipment that we need in one swoop. And that will also be easier for your eyes to watch. So the next episode we will do the move, and we will also just build up the base from ground up in one episode, and everything should be ready. And the episode after that, I will make sure that we are ready for the boss fight. We will return to this Green Obelisk, and then we will do the boss fight. The end. Live or die. Alright, let me just show you the map real quick. This is where we are now. That's the Green Obelisk. And here we have the redwoods. The redwoods are quite large here, and they are surrounding yet another swamp. So no shortage of swamps here. Now we are continuing northeast, and we are almost at spot where I want to build the new base. And here we are. This is where I want to build our new base, right here on these plains. And this is actually where I found the unicorn, which sadly has despawned from where I put it. We weren't able to tame it, but anyway, this is the place. And there are some mean creatures around here. That's a Giga right there. He wasn't around the last time I was here. We will have to check the level of that one. Oh man, 135. Whoa, disappeared. Where did he go? Seriously? That's strange. There he is. 135. Remember the one we tried to tame? He was level 80. No, 90. And we weren't able. And we were definitely not able to kill him. Now that's gonna be a problem. He wasn't here before. It's weird that I think this is the third Giga I have found, and they are actually a quite rare spawn. But that won't stop us. We will build the base somewhere around here, and we will be close to the obelisk. We will also be close to the mountains right here, and right up this mountain there are a lot of T-Rexes, but there are also a bunch of resources that we can harvest if we need them. So now begins the most exciting part of our journey. We are traveling north, and I haven't been up here before. And you can see we have a new obelisk and a few volcanoes. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna just regenerate some stamina, and then we will fly right up there. Hello, you huge chunk of muscle and teeth, you. Look at this cool shit right here. Man. Lava waterfalls? Waterfalls. Lava falls. Come on, man. Going all the way down to the fjord right here. Wow. This is awesome. Let's get on the top of this one, maybe? Wow, we actually have a cave right here. And there is a lot of resources. Holy shit. I need to fly in and just take a look-see. Oh, no. Okay, I found the Wyverns. Oh boy. Not going in there. Nope. Ain't happening. Okay, we are almost at the top, and as you can imagine, I am overheating. Very much so. We almost encountered a bunch of Wyverns down there. I'm gonna be careful not going down there anytime soon, but maybe I will try to tame one. That could be fun. And here we have a new obelisk. Right on the top of this volcano right here. And I've heard that down in these burnt marshes right there, you see... what was that? I have to be careful so we don't get attacked by something. Right down there, that lake, that is actually oil, I have heard. You can't harvest it, but there are these rocks that is quite similar to these ones. And you can actually harvest those. You can bring your Ankylosaurus and he will harvest quite a good amount of oil for you. Wow. This is awesome. Look at this. I am overheating. I need to be careful about my health, but we need to check this out. We really do. Holy crap. On the top of the volcano right here. I'm not gonna fly into this cloud. I believe that that could be very hazardous to our health. It actually looks like there is something alive down there. I wonder what that could be. Wow. This is awesome. So glad we took the trip up here and made this exploration episode. Alright, my health is going down. Let's go east and explore some more. We are actually almost done exploring, so this is, except for the snowy mountains behind us, this is the last mountain, I think, that we haven't explored before. So let's go do that now. Now this is a strange rock formation. And I can already see there is a lot of metal here. Wow. This is cool. Look at this. It's like something just punched through the mountain right here. Let's get to the top and get a better look. Now this is a very high place. If we had time, we could probably explore every inch of this island right here, but I'm not gonna put you through that. I think it's enough just to watch it from above. This is where we came from. Wow. This is a dangerous place, and now we know where the wyverns are. Ah, I can actually hear ravens. Can you hear that? It's so cool. This entire mountain looks like it's made of metal. And there are quite a bit of metal down here that we could harvest. Now, let's check the map. This is where we are. And this is the place we haven't explored on the map, but that's where we want to build our base. So it's actually not much to explore, I think. So we will refrain from doing that. Now, over the volcano again is where we need to go, because all the way to the north right here, there is nothing. It's only ocean. So behind the volcano, that's the place that we haven't explored yet. So that's gonna be our last stop, I think. I know we haven't been all the way to the west, but you have seen me there before in previous episodes. So I don't think we will use any time on that. So let's explore this last place of the mountains. That's gonna be fun. Wow, look at this view. And here we have the lava fall going all the way down to the ocean and meet the water right down there. That's cool. And this is the volcano. This is the largest one, I think, where we stopped earlier. And we also have these like pink minerals right here. I believe maybe it's just regular crystal. We will have to check that out in a later time. We have another like cave entrance here. I believe it only goes out on the other side, but I'm not gonna risk it in case there are more Wyverns. Okay, guys, I need to stop right here and just show you. Here we have another, like, huge cave entrance and also a big crack between this biome and a small patch of regular forest biome before we go up in the snowy mountains. And I have to believe that this is probably a part of the Wyvern cave that we saw earlier. Have to imagine it connects, don't you? I'm not gonna fly through it to check out, but I am going to just look inside right here. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this has to be part of the same cave system. Must be. Just look at this, it's huge. So huge. This is probably a dangerous place to park. Just a stego for now. Ah, there we go. Oh, holy crap! Look at this! Oh, is that an alpha or something? He's so much bigger. He looks bigger. And he's attacking one of his own. Oh, they're coming up. Let's just leave before we become Dragon Chow. Now, I think that if we were to tame one, that would be the place to be. Just at the edge of this place. Alright, I decided to stop right here. This is the patch of green just beyond the volcanoes and the dragon caves. We have quite a few Argentavises right here, and also 2 T-Rexes there, and I saw 2 T-Rexes back there as well. Oh, there's one. So a lot of birds and T-Rexes. Wow, beautiful. Now, let's check the map real quick. This is where we are, and we can see what's over there. It's kinda the same type of biome that we have explored already. I can't believe that there is anything special over there. We have a waterfall here. I will take that route over the snowy mountains. We will stop up there as well. And we will take that way home. Because I am all out of food. So we need to get back. Look at this waterfall. This is beautiful. I mean, I think Ark, the maps, everyone is so different, but the scenery is so extremely beautiful. I think it must be one of the most beautiful games I have ever played. Alright, I thought this was a great place to stop. One of the highest peaks in the winter biome. We have some creatures down here, but nothing to worry about. Right down there, there is a lake, and on the edge of that lake, there is an entrance to an ice cave. You can actually see the other entrance of the cave right there. I don't believe there is anything dangerous in there, but could be fun exploring sometime. Now, I am freezing to death, but let's check the map. This is where we are, and over there is home. Now, I am starving. Let's get home, I think. Okay, guys, we are not far from home right now. I had to stop and pick some berries because my torpidity was starting to go up, and fainting on top of your bird, bad. Now, let's just check the map. We are just at the edge of the winter biome now. And right down here we have a large, very large patch of redwood. Alright, we are basically home, but there is just one last thing I want to show you. Just to show you where we are right now. Here we are. And home is right there, on that beach. And as you can remember, this is where we tried to tame the Giga. And over there, right behind that cave, is a waterfall. And that's actually the only place on the whole map I have found with beavers and beaver dams. You know, we did go to the desert and it's easy to find chitin there, but if you want to have cementing paste and you don't want to use all the chitin and rock to make cementing paste, that's the place to go. That's the only place I have found with beaver dams and cementing paste. Just remember not to destroy the beaver dams or kill the beavers, because then they won't reproduce cementing paste. So just a friendly reminder right there. Alright guys, home sweet home. That was one trip. I had fun, did you? We did get to explore most of this map and see what's around. And the volcanoes. That's one mean place, and that's a place we are going to go another time, I think. So maybe there will be an extra episode added to the 2 episodes I am currently thinking about filming. Now, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you look forward to the next episodes. I sure do. And thanks for watching. Stay safe. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.